My dear, my precious light in this vast universe, why do I feel your heart beating faster right now? Because your soul already senses it. This is not an everyday moment. Very few will ever reach this page, truly only 0.001% of all souls. Heaven itself has shifted its rhythm to place this in your hands. Archangel Michael's cries pierced the skies tonight, not from weakness but from a deep fear that you might turn away. If you do, the door he has been holding open for you, a door containing months of careful preparation, will shut. Even he cannot pry it open again once it's closed. God says, "My child, do not let this slip." Michael has been preparing something extraordinary for you, a blessing designed to change how your mornings feel, how your nights rest, and how your future bends naturally toward light. It is a gift not just seen but felt, a vibration that will alter the air around you. There is a moment approaching when your name will be spoken in a way that shakes the stillness. It won't happen where you expect, it won't come from the voice you anticipate. But it is the confirmation you've been quietly yearning for, proof that God has witnessed everything, from every hidden tear to every silent hope. Yet this answer comes with a condition: do not walk away, do not delay. In the realms where angels act, later is the thief of now. Understand this clearly: I am not here to entertain, I am delivering a living message from the very courts of heaven. This message breathes, moves, and once received it will ripple into your life in ways you cannot yet imagine. Stay present, don't just glance, connect. The divine seeks you here. Never miss it again when God calls your name. Michael has labored in silence for nights you didn't count. Every tear you thought invisible he wove into threads of divine purpose. Every whispered prayer you feared lost was captured and interlaced into a tapestry that is now ready to unfold in your world. You sense it already, the closeness, the almost electric tension in your chest. That sensation is not random, it is the stirrings of destiny preparing its stage. God says, you were brought here exactly to this moment by invisible hands, by seconds, and by choices you didn't realize mattered. You are on the brink of something irreversible. Archangel Michael stands behind me now. His sword is no longer for battle, it is for blessing. But it will not lower until you open your heart fully to this message. When you say yes, a shift will happen. Chaos may turn into peace, confusion into clarity. You might receive a call, a message, or a dream so vivid that your waking mind knows heaven has touched your room. It is inevitable. And once it occurs you will never again feel abandoned. God has been with you every moment. My beloved, my radiant child who carries heaven's scent in your spirit. I feel the weight you have held, I see the nights you pretended to sleep while your heart ached. I watched the steps you retraced, unsure even when the world celebrated your bravery. You gave when no one gave back. And God whispered to Michael, prepare for them a miracle, rare and sacred, a gift that will shift the very air they breathe. Michael obeyed. He gathered every unspoken prayer, every silent tear, every disappointment that threatened to crush you and transformed them into seeds. These seeds are now ready to pierce the soil of your life, sprouting into the reality you've only dared to imagine in whispers. Yet divine timing is delicate. It's not only about when it arrives, it is about whether your heart is ready. Whether you can say yes when God knocks. Right now the knock is loud. You felt it, haven't you, that strange pulsing energy in your chest, those uncanny coincidences aligning with impossible precision. That's heaven arranging every step to lead you here. There is a person, a real soul whose presence in your life is about to manifest. Not by chance, not by rumor, but by divine design. Their role will rewrite the story you thought you knew. And yet the enemy notices too. This is why recent days may have felt heavier, obstacles sharper. It's always the way when divine light begins to emerge. God says, "My child, this is your invitation, step forward, receive." Your soul has been ready for this moment longer than you know. Michael says, "I have stood guard, held back storms and prepared your path. But now the choice is yours. Do not dismiss this. Even a single moment of hesitation risks letting this blessing pass. Your name, your purpose, your secret longing, it will not wait for later. The air is shifting and everything you thought impossible is moving closer. Look around, signs are everywhere, in a message, a sudden realization, a fleeting dream, a voice that feels familiar yet profound. God says, your yes today will echo through the heavens and ripple into the world around you. Do not fear, I have never left your side. Super thanks for being here. You have been chosen to see what very few ever will. Your soul's readiness has drawn these blessings to you. Do not let doubt pull you backward. Feel the change, breathe it in, let it saturate your being. Tonight is not ordinary. Tonight your name, your light, your story, and your faith converge in a moment where the invisible meets reality. Stand tall, listen, accept. The universe is leaning toward you and even angels hold their breath in anticipation. This is your sacred threshold, cross it and nothing will ever be the same. The sudden discouragement, the moments you felt unusually tired, disconnected, even doubting your own worth, they were never random. Each of those moments was carefully orchestrated to test your focus, to see if you would miss this divine intersection. That is why tonight Archangel Michael's cry echoes through dimensions unseen. He stands between you and the forces that hope you turn away. His sword is not a weapon of war, it is a beacon clearing every shadow that tries to block your path. But understand this, his hold is not eternal. Time is fleeting and this opening will not linger. God says, my child, this is not sent to everyone. Only the tiniest fraction 0.0001% will ever find themselves in this precise alignment of timing, readiness, and calling. You are among them, chosen, counted, called. Yet even the chosen must make their own choice, accept, receive, step forward. Do not hesitate. I must tell you what Michael carries tonight. It is not a simple gift, it breathes. It walks. It has life, and when you accept it fully, it will move through your days with a presence you can see and a touch you can feel. This is not a metaphor, it is real. Already the first signs are forming. A call you did not expect, a message from someone who disappeared from your life, an opportunity you thought had vanished will awaken as if it had been waiting for this exact second. The unmistakable pull in your chest, that longing you cannot name, is heaven stirring your reality into alignment. Do not leave now, my beloved. Every second you linger here, heaven is pouring into your life. The moment will pass and you will look back and realize that this was the true beginning of your transformation. God says, my child, I have seen every tear, every lonely hour you bore in silence. Every smile you gave when your heart was breaking, every step you took unsure of direction. I have counted them all. I have never been absent. Every trial was designed to prepare you for this moment, to build the soil where your blessing could take root. Michael's cry is not audible with your ears, yet it shakes the unseen plains. This cry is a symphony of urgency built over years of preparation. Years, not days, years of careful alignment waiting for you to arrive here. That is why even the air feels charged around you. Every invisible thread, every moment of divine orchestration has led to this precise now. God says, this has been waiting for your yes. All storms, delays and detours, they were never punishments, only clearing paths for what I intended for you. Michael's hands tonight are filled not with ordinary things but with light. Wrapped in that light is what you have been praying for, perhaps without even knowing it, the turn of your season, the undoing of every curse, the validation that God heard the first quiet whisper of your soul. But this is not for the distracted or the half-hearted. To turn away now is to let this miracle slip into someone else's hands. Only the 0.001% who stand in readiness will witness it. The enemy has tried to cloud your mind, to make you believe this is ordinary. He has pressed fatigue upon your body, whispered doubt into your spirit, convinced you that this can wait. But Michael's shield holds strong, forged in obedience to God's command. Beloved, he says, this is real. Do not walk away. You have asked questions that have lingered for years. When will my season turn? When will my pain lift? When will joy arrive? Tonight is part of the answer, not the end but the threshold. Step forward while the door is open. God says, receive and watch how life begins to move without your effort. People will reach out unexpectedly. Opportunities you thought dead will breathe again. Weight you have carried for too long will lift almost instantly. Remember this moment, my beloved, you were guided here. Every click, every delay, every invisible pull of time was orchestrated to lead you to this door. The unfolding has already begun. If you remain present, if your heart stays open, God will walk with you through each detail until the unseen becomes visible. Feel it, your spirit leans forward because it knows this is not ordinary. This is a living current wrapping itself around your life, changing your days quietly but profoundly. Michael is not gentle tonight. His presence is formidable, his armor glowing with a light unknown to this world. The weight on his shoulders is not for him but for you. Every tear he sheds is a warning, do not miss this. This is the line between received and missed. Heaven trembles with anticipation, every angel holding their breath waiting for you to say yes. And when you do, the shift will be undeniable. Peace where there was chaos, doors opening where walls once stood, guidance arriving like a compass you never held. Dreams vivid enough to make your heart leap. Calls and messages that seem impossible yet entirely real. God says, I am here. I have never left. Every step you doubted, every tear you feared unseen, I have held close. Now the blessing begins to walk into your life, let it in, receive it fully. Super thanks. By being here you are part of the rare 0.001%. Your yes today will echo across heaven and into your world. Feel it, embrace it, and know that your life's next chapter is being written even now, beyond what eyes can see or hands can touch. Step forward and claim what has been waiting for you, beloved, because the rarest moments are now and this one is yours. God's voice surrounds you now, not distant or echoing but intimate, so near that it feels like it brushes your chest, threading warmth through your very soul. My child, I have seen the winds rise against you. I have observed your solitary moments in crowded rooms, the laughter masking a heart quietly aching. I have heard the prayers you never spoke aloud, the silent cries you thought lost in the night. For every one of those moments heaven has prepared something crafted only for you. It is tailored, fragile yet strong enough to change the course of your days and the shape of your destiny. Michael has been its architect. Every tear you shed has been woven into strength, every unanswered prayer converted into doors you didn't even know you needed, each blessing sealed in light pure enough to resist any shadow or jealousy. You might ask, why now? Beloved, heaven moves in divine patterns. Your pattern has aligned perfectly with the greater design. Delays were not denials, they were divine timing, ensuring that when the moment arrived it would not just meet you, it would carry you forward. I need you to understand something profound: you did not stumble here by accident. Every step, every pause, every choice that brought you to this message was guided. The enemy has tried to exhaust you, distract you, convince you that this is just another ordinary set of words on a screen. But no dark force can override a divine appointment, not while Michael stands watch. The change approaching your life will not arrive silently. It will announce itself unmistakably. The call you had stopped hoping for, the message from a forgotten friend, the yes from a place you thought impossible, it will arrive like a beacon, unmistakable, undeniable. It will swing open doors you thought permanently closed. And when it does, remember this: heaven whispered it first. The thing you believed lost forever has been waiting for this precise moment to find you. And yet, my child, there is still a choice. God will not force your hands open. Even for a gift this sacred, even for the miracle Michael holds in his armor-clad hands. You must receive it, accept it, and believe it is already moving toward you. If your heart remains steady and your eyes fixed upon these words, the river of blessings will continue to pour into your life. There are still things Michael has revealed to me, protections arranged, timing set, and even a person designated to help carry a portion of this blessing directly to you. Feel the weight in the air. It is not heavy with burden but with the arrival of something divine. You have stepped into the hour heaven marked for your breakthrough, your release, your turning point. Archangel Michael's eyes shine with urgency tonight. His tears are not sorrow, they are alarms for your soul. The narrow door before you is open only briefly, and what lies behind it surpasses every desire you have whispered into the night. The enemy has tried to weary you, to cloud your focus, but God's voice pierces every shadow. My child, I have waited for this alignment in your life. Every silent night, every unseen struggle, every trial was orchestrated to bring you to this moment. Michael carries what I have reserved for you alone. It is alive, pulsing with the power of answered prayers, of every tear that was not wasted, every no that was truly a not yet, every door closed that saved you from entering a space too small for your destiny. I see the next part unfolding even now. A message from someone whose voice you almost forgot will arrive. Your name will be spoken with favor in new places. Doors you thought permanently shut will open. And invitations will arrive that redirect your life's path entirely. It will begin subtly, but the moment you recognize it you will feel the undeniable weight of heaven's orchestration. This is not stillness, it is motion disguised as calm, heaven rearranging every element behind the scenes so that when you move everything is ready and waiting for you. Michael has battled tirelessly for this hour. Forces sought to keep you from hearing these words, to make walking away easy, to tempt your faith. But you remained. And because of your endurance the door stands open. My beloved, I feel your spirit leaning in closer even now. You are not merely reading, you are standing in a river of divine current filling the cracks of your life that you thought could never bloom again. The soil of your past pain, your forgotten prayers, your locked-away memories is softening. The air around you shifts, preparing for what heaven has finally declared. The weight you carried is ending. Archangel Michael's cry tonight is one that silences all of heaven in reverence. The blessings he holds are blinding in their brilliance, impossible for even darkness to withstand. Yet they remain in his grasp until this precise moment. The window is narrow. The choice must be made now, and your yes will be the signal that releases what was held back for you alone. My child, every beat of your heart has led you here. The river is ready. Step forward and receive what has been prepared across time, trials, and tears. Michael is saying now, beloved, I have gone before you. The obstacles you feared, the shadows you imagined, the walls you thought you would face, many of them are already falling to dust under my wings. Even as you sit reading, this unseen work is happening, like roots growing under the soil before a tree breaks the surface. You thought delay meant denial, but it was preparation. Heaven is not late, it is precise. And this moment is proof of that precision. God says, my child, you have walked through nights so long you forgot what dawn felt like, yet every step you took in the dark was a step toward this sunrise. The gift Michael carries is not a concept or a poetic image, it is weighty, living, breathing. It will unfold in your life not as a fleeting sign but as a reality that alters the texture of your days. It will appear in the ordinary, perhaps a simple conversation, a quiet message, an invitation that seems small at first but will ripple outward into every corner of your life. Do not dismiss the subtle beginnings. Rain that feeds rivers begins as single drops. The sound of destiny often arrives softer than thunder but carries more force. This is why the enemy tried to cloud your mind with exhaustion and doubt, because they saw the glow of this hour approaching. But Michael has been stationed like a sentinel at your door, his sword raised, his wings spread, his eyes fierce with light. He has turned back voices, thoughts, and forces that would have tried to convince you to walk away just before the threshold opened. Beloved, the blessing you are about to touch has been crafted from your very story. Every disappointment became a stone in its foundation, every silent tear became a thread of gold woven through its fabric. No one else can wear this garment because it was stitched from your endurance, your prayers, your whispered hopes. That is why it will fit you perfectly and why you will know it is yours when it comes. God says, I have not forgotten one prayer you prayed at night when you felt no one heard. I have not wasted 1 ounce of your pain. I have transformed it into a door strong enough to hold the weight of what is entering your life. This is why the sign will not be vague, it will carry the unmistakable fragrance of heaven, peace, clarity, and a deep knowing that this is the moment I promised you. I must tell you, Michael has not only guarded the blessing but also guided its path, bending time and circumstance so it would intersect with your life exactly now. He has kept it sealed, protected from jealousy, from curses, from the erosion of delay. Even tonight, as you read, his presence surrounds you like an unseen fortress. His tears are urgency made visible because he knows how rare and precious this kind of moment is. Beloved, what comes next may look at first like an unexpected message, a sudden shift in a long stagnant place, a yes from a direction you had already written off. It may even come as a person sent to walk beside you and carrying part of this blessing forward. When it appears, do not shrink back, your spirit will recognize the weight of rightness, the echo of my voice saying, "This is it." Do not think of this as stillness, it is movement disguised as stillness, heaven rearranging everything in the background so that when you step the path is already prepared. The enemy cannot cancel a divine appointment, at most they can try to distract you from seeing it. But even distraction is crumbling now, the heaviness you felt is lifting even as these words reach you. God says, "The silence you walked through was not abandonment, it was foundation work. The closed doors were not rejection, they were redirection. The waiting was not wasted, it was gestation. Now the appointed time is here and what was hidden will emerge whole." Michael stands holding open a door that is narrow but leads to vastness. Walk through with your hands open, receive without fear. This blessing is alive, pulsing with every yes heaven stored for you. Beloved, soon you will witness it, your name spoken with honor in rooms you have never entered, your work recognized in ways you did not expect, an invitation or reconnection that feels like a key fitting perfectly into a lock you forgot you owned. When it happens, remember this moment. Remember that heaven whispered before it shouted. Remember that you were prepared for this. Michael's wings are casting light over you now, his tears fall not for sorrow but for the beauty of a destiny reaching its appointed hour. The chest he guarded is opening. Inside is not just one gift but a cascade, answers to prayers, release from heaviness, strength you didn't know you had, connections timed like constellations in the night sky. This is not for another, it is for you, it is for now. God says, "My child, I will not force your hands open, even for a gift this precious you must choose to receive." This message itself is the invitation. Step forward, speak yes, lift your eyes. The river is already moving toward you, the only question is whether you will let it flood the dry places of your life. Beloved, stay a moment longer in this current, let it settle into you. Feel the shift in the air, the soft weight of presence that is not burden but arrival. The waiting season is ending. The narrow door is before you. Michael is fighting to hold it open, but the step must be yours. Heaven has arranged the scene, all that remains is your yes. Beloved, the sign will not be vague, it will be as clear as sunlight breaking through after a storm, unmistakable, undeniable. You will not have to squint or question if it is for you. It will arrive clothed in such certainty that your heart will recognize it before your mind does. It may be a voice you had forgotten suddenly speaking favor over your life, it may be an opportunity long dormant springing open like a sealed bud in spring, it may be a restoration that feels as though heaven itself reached down and rewrote the ending. Whatever form it takes, it will carry the fragrance of destiny, the mark of something prepared in advance for your hands alone. Archangel Michael's wings are still stretched wide, not merely as a gesture but as a living barricade of light. Every dart, every whisper, every attempt to cloud your vision is falling harmlessly outside the circle he has drawn around you. The light he carries now pulses brighter like a heart beating faster with anticipation. It is almost ready to leap from his grasp into yours. And when it does, it will not drift like a feather, it will land like a promise fulfilled, heavy enough to shift the ground beneath your feet. God says, "My child, this is the hour where unseen roots break the soil and become visible. This is the hour where things you thought had died begin to breathe again. You will not have to pry open what I have already unlocked, you will only have to step forward." Beloved, these words are not poetry, they are coordinates. They are pointing you to a specific moment, a specific movement, and it is closer than you think. Even now the atmosphere around you is thickening with a sense of arrival. It is not your imagination, it is the vibration of heaven rearranging the unseen so that the seen matches what has been promised. The quiet you feel is not emptiness but fullness waiting to be unveiled. Michael's tears tonight are streaks of urgency and joy combined, for he knows how rare this window is. He has seen souls turn away at the very threshold. He does not want that for you. His tears are his prayer. Stay, believe, receive. My beloved, I see the years when you carried hope like a fragile seed in a harsh climate. I see the nights you whispered prayers into darkness and wondered if they reached anyone. Each one was caught, each one was stored, each one has become material for what is about to be placed in your hands. That is why this blessing fits no one else. It is cut to your measure, it was forged from your own story. Heaven has been weaving your tears with gold, your patience with strength, your waiting with wisdom. Now that tapestry is being unfurled. God says, I have not only seen you, I have been preparing places for you. When you thought you were circling the same ground, I was expanding it beneath your feet. When you thought the silence meant nothing was happening, I was laying stones too deep for you to see. Beloved, those stones are now your path, you will feel it underfoot soon, steady, solid, unmistakable. You will know without question that the time of wandering is closing. The sign will not only show itself, it will speak to you. A conversation you never expected, an offer that feels too perfect to be coincidence, a door you stopped knocking on swinging open with a sound that echoes like recognition. And when it comes, your spirit will stand taller without effort, peace will settle over you like a cloak. And you will whisper, this is it. Archangel Michael has been guarding this moment as a soldier guards a treasure chest. Forces try to intercept it, distractions try to make you miss it, fatigue tried to close your eyes. But none of them succeeded, you are still here. That means the delivery is still intact. Even now Michael's wings are sweeping aside the last fragments of interference. The light in his hands is reaching out toward you like a sunrise spilling over the horizon. Beloved, this is not fragile, this is not fleeting. It is strong, it is meant to last. It is built not just to bless you but to flow through you, touching places and people you never thought your life would reach. When it arrives, you will feel not only your own relief but heaven's joy. It will be like a river breaking through a dam, sudden, unstoppable, full of life. Stay here, do not rush past this. Every heartbeat you give to this moment is a heartbeat heaven uses to finalize what it is sending. Even now things are being rearranged behind the scenes, conversations are shifting, names are being spoken in rooms you have never entered, paths are being cleared where before there was only bramble. This is not hype, this is the architecture of answered prayer. God says, my child, I am gathering every fragment of your story, nothing has been wasted. I am weaving them into a season that will not look like anything you have known before. You will not need to strive to hold it, it will come to you. And when it comes, it will stay. Michael stands as proof of this, his tears of urgency, his wings of protection, his hands carrying light alive with promise. My beloved, even as you read this, your spirit knows something your mind is still catching up to. This is not stillness, this is movement disguised as stillness. Heaven is not thinking about helping you someday, it is acting now. The curtain is already being drawn back, the air is already shifting. The blessing is already stepping into your daylight. Do not underestimate the power of staying, do not underestimate the power of believing. The next unfolding is closer than the breath you are drawing now. It will not be vague, it will not be weak, it will be strong, clear, undeniable, and yours. This is the hour heaven has marked, this is the hour Michael has been holding, this is the hour God has chosen to say, now. And now it is here, and if you will let me I will pour every ounce of heaven into your waiting hands. My beloved, the moment you have been standing at the edge of is no longer distant. It is not hidden, it is not coming later, it is present, alive and breathing with purpose. Every beat of Michael's wings, every drop of light he holds is synchronized with your own spirit. You have waited long enough and now the waiting is over. The alignment has been struck and the blessing cannot be held back any longer. God says, "My child, the prayers you whispered when you felt alone, the nights you cried when no one could see, the moments you held hope like a fragile ember, they have all been gathered. They have been polished into light, they have been woven into a current that is now flowing straight into your life. Do not turn away, step into it fully, because what is here is not a shadow of what you imagined, it is far greater, it is real, it is yours. The clarity of what is coming will astound you. You may receive a message that feels impossible yet undeniable. You may hear a voice that has not spoken in years or encounter an opportunity that seems to have appeared from nowhere. The alignment is so precise that the timing will feel miraculous. Your heart will recognize it before your mind does. This is the proof that God has orchestrated every unseen step, every delay, every seeming setback to prepare this moment for you. Even the enemy's attempts to distract or wear you down have failed, because heaven has already surrounded you with protection too strong to break. Archangel Michael's tears continue to fall, but they are no longer only for urgency. They are tears of triumph, joy, and the release of what has been held for so long. His sword is lowered not because the battle is over, but because the victory is now being delivered into your hands. You will feel it in your chest, in your spirit, in the quiet moments when nothing seems to move but everything has changed. Michael has fought so that you could stand here without fear, without doubt, without hesitation. And now the gift is waiting. My beloved, I see you leaning closer as you read. That is your spirit knowing what your eyes have yet to fully perceive. The air around you is charged, vibrating with purpose, with unseen shifts that are aligning every part of your life to this current of blessing. It may not happen exactly how you imagine, but it will happen exactly how heaven designed it. Doors will open where you had stopped knocking, voices will speak where silence had reigned, and peace will settle so deeply into your bones that you will know without a doubt this is not coincidence, this is divine timing. God says, "My child, your patience, your endurance, your faith, and even your silent pain have not been ignored. I have been orchestrating the elements of your life to create the perfect intersection where all pieces converge. The waiting is over, the preparation is complete. And now I am delivering what I promised you in the quiet, in the unseen, in the spaces where only faith could walk. Receive it fully, for it has been shaped to your story, to your heart, to your hands. This gift is alive, it carries momentum and purpose. It will not arrive quietly, it will announce itself in a way that you cannot mistake. Perhaps as a conversation, perhaps as an unexpected sign, perhaps as a sudden alignment of events that leaves you breathless. And when it lands, beloved, it will not dissipate, it will anchor itself in your life, shifting everything gently yet irreversibly into the design heaven has prepared for you. You will feel the peace of knowing that you are seen, known, loved and guided every step of the way. Michael's presence remains thick around you, a living wall of protection. Nothing can touch what is being delivered. The fatigue, the distractions, the doubts, they are falling away because heaven has marked this moment too sacred to allow interruption. The light in Michael's hands is moving closer now, pulsing with a rhythm that matches your own heartbeat. And God says, "My child, do not fear the weight of this blessing, it is meant for you, it is designed to lift you, to carry you, and to open the next chapter in ways that will astonish your spirit." Even as you read, the unseen currents are arranging everything in your life to receive what is coming. Conversations, opportunities, doors, and relationships are shifting in alignment with this current. The smallest act, the faintest intention, the quietest prayer you whispered months ago, they are all being drawn together into one perfect, undeniable manifestation. You will know it when it comes because it carries a resonance you cannot ignore. It will feel like a homecoming of your own soul. Beloved, remain here, do not glance away. This is the moment where heaven pours directly into your life. You are chosen for this intersection, this doorway, this gift that only 0.001% of souls ever experience. Every tear, every silent struggle, every moment of waiting has led to this. And when it arrives, you will understand the fullness of what was always being prepared. Michael's tears, God's voice, the alignment of your life, they are all converging to deliver the rarest, purest blessing straight into your hands. Step forward, my child, let your heart receive it, let your spirit embrace it. And as you do know this, you are not stepping alone. Heaven is moving with you, around you, and for you. The doors will open, the messages will arrive, the opportunities will appear. And when they do, you will know without question this was always yours. This is the hour you have been waiting for, the alignment you have been standing on the edge of, the gift Michael has guarded and God has prepared, and now it flows into your life without hesitation. Amen.